What's going on, guys? Colin M1 Gaming. We're back with Madden Win with every team, and today we're rolling with the Seahawks. I really enjoy this team. This is one of the better teams in Madden. For some reason, we keep getting matched up with the Dallas Cowboys for these videos, but whatever, so be it. We'll keep whooping them. So we're starting off with the Seahawks. DK Metcalf, really underrated with the 95 speed. He is really quick, obviously, but he's not that Tyreek Hill speed, Marquise Brown or Marquise Goodwin, but he's fast, and I've had a ton of kick returns with him. He's definitely a great player on here, so really love to use that speed. Now the guy I'm facing, Blue Faces 100, he's a top 100 guy, but I usually beat him, and for this video I did, but it was really a close game. He's not a bad player, but I usually end up getting the better of him. He's a decent player though. So right here, I know he likes to lock up my run. Oh, and I throw a pick. The first play. Okay, so not a good start. I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be a long game if I'm throwing a pick this early. Usually I can get the turnovers on him, but getting a turnover on the first play, that was not good. I know he likes to lock up my run, but so I try to play action to be sneaky. Nope, didn't work. He shut it down real quick. So props to him there. He had the read on there. I thought I had Disley on that route, but I guess I didn't. So whatever. We're back on defense. I'm not worried. I just know it's going to be a long game, kind of an uphill battle from here. Right there, Bobby Wagner. So he is one of the X factors, one of the few X factors on this team. Bobby Wagner, if he hits someone, he will get a hit stick. He is that dangerous. Right here, oh, we get it back. Shaquem Griffin, let's go, baby. Interception. We're back. So now I'm not too worried. It's basically get a restart there. He doesn't throw too many picks. Usually I only get one or two, but right there was able to read him. He likes those routes to the sidelines, was able to read it there. He sat right on it. We'll talk more about Bobby Wagner when we get on defense again, but he can hit anyone at any time, and it completely changes the game. So we're back on offense. Coming out in my favorite formation, split close pads. Got Hollister right there. Boom, and we're already almost in midfield. Russell Wilson. Now, he is such a clutch X factor on here, guys. He is able to pick up blitzers on third and fourth down. There will be an exclamation point. You'll see it a couple times in this video. There'll be an exclamation point over one of the defenders' heads, and that means he's blitzing, and it'll show that on third and fourth down. Now, that'd be amazing if it showed it every down, but it only shows it on third and fourth. So that's great, and he has this scrambling ability too, which is really great. He gets that boost. It's kind of been OP this year. Basically like escape artist. He kind of has that with his speed, and it's just really hard to stop. So right here, boom, we just get past midfield, but now it's already fourth down. Not really liking what's going on here. I really need to get a first down here because I need to get points on the board. So right here, there you'll see it. Jalen Smith and I think that's Lewis are blitzing. So right there, easy read. I was able to see who was blitzing and who wasn't. That is so helpful, like beyond belief, especially when you get to play higher Madden ranked players. Like knowing when they're going to glitch blitz on third and fourth down is so helpful, guys. So right here, I'm just trying to get up the field, get a touchdown, or hopefully a touchdown, take most of this first quarter. I got the ball first. I really don't like getting the ball first because I like to get the ball coming out of the second half, because if you're down, you can already start your comeback, or if you're leading, you can build on your lead. So personally, I like having the ball out of the second half, but we didn't get it this game. So the importance of scoring on your first drive is like so huge. It's not even funny. You have to score on that first drive, or else you're going to be in a hole already, and you're going to be short on possessions right away. So as you'll see, I am not the best player sometimes. I just like to force passes, and right there I forced two passes while I was going on a little rant, but wasn't able to get an interception. So right here, I just waited way too long, and not sure what happened there. I thought Hollister had it. Right here, you see me fake it through, and I just decided to take my points because I was lucky to not let up any points on that first drive where I threw the interception on the first play. So I was like, you know what, I'll just take my points here. We'll deal with it later. So I already got a stop. I got a turnover. So this guy really doesn't turn the ball over too much, but I figured just get some points on the board, and if I need to be more aggressive later in the game, go for it on every fourth down, I will. So we're up 3-0, and that'll basically do it for the first quarter. We're getting into it here. Again, we keep facing the Cowboys every game. I'm not really sure why. They are a popular team now, I guess, still. I guess it's better than the Chiefs, but they were the popular pick to start the year, too, and I played with them a lot, too. They were really fun to play with, and they were kind of OP. So we're back on defense. Like I said, didn't know you could just hurry up for the quarter. That was something, I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but that was kind of annoying because I didn't want that blitz anymore. So he gets up, running it right there. Like I talked about before with Bobby Wagner, so him and Luke Kuechly and Harrison Smith, if they hit you the right way, you can't be using them, but like if the computer does it and they hit you the right way, it's a fumble every single time. But for some reason, when I play with these guys, Bobby Wagner, Luke Kuechly, Harrison Smith, for some reason I don't get those fumbles like others do. Like Bobby Wagner becomes God mode and just hit sticks everybody, and it's just really annoying. But when I play with him, I can't really get it. However, he does have some speed, so I think he's like an 87 speed, something like that. He's a really good cover linebacker, so it's fun to use. The Griffin brothers, they're really quick, and you'll see the other one, Jadeveon Clowney there. He's got that reach elite, so that's really nice. The Seattle D-line has a little bit of speed on the ends with Ziggy Ansah as well. And the Griffin brothers, the cornerback, I can't remember which is which. I think Shaquem is the linebacker. He's got a 91 speed, and then Shaquille is the cornerback. He's got 94 speed, I believe, something like that. They're both really, really quick. So right here, he gets me with that. It's like a out route kind of with Amari Cooper. Like it's like an out and up route, and he burned me on that all game. It was really frustrating trying to get it because you can't do cover 2, and if you do man, they always beat it. So it's really hard. Cover 3 works okay, but then one of those other receivers working the corners is usually open. So right here, he runs it with Zeke. Nope, we're locking that up. I figured he's going to try and run because he's been more run-heavy with Zeke this game. He comes out in this formation, too. I'm sending the house because I think this is a run. And we send the house, doesn't work. Zeke has a boost. I really love it. He's got a boost on inside zone runs where he gets better blocking. So right there, he punches it in. So not ideal, but we'll get it going. So right here, I know I need to get at least a field goal before half. I need to cut into some of that deficit because if he comes out of the half up 7-3 and he can get a touchdown, then boom, it's still a 2-possession game, it will be a 2-possession game, and then I'm going to be fighting the rest of the game. So that's not ideal. So obviously I want to get a touchdown here. Try to get sticky a little bit there if DK Metcalf was able to do that. So we'll see what I end up doing here, see if I can get points right before half. And trying to do something different here, working out of the gun trips tight end. I played a guy once who absolutely just destroyed me out of this formation, so I was like, maybe I can use this. And right here, I end up scrambling with Russ. I'm like, oh yeah, big game, get out of bounds. No. Jalen Smith. Oh, man, I thought I was running out of bounds. That play turned from what a wild play. That was literally he had a sack, then I ran all the way back, then I had at least a 15, 20-yard gain, and then I fumbled it away. So this is worst-case scenario, but, right there, so close with Bobby Wagner. I thought I read that play. I thought I was going to get the interception. So this is like worst-case scenario. I need to hold him to a field goal, preferably no points at all, but realistically, he has a minute 10, and he's got all free timeouts. he can pretty much do whatever he wants. So right here, I just got to try and hold him. He must have left chew clock on for some reason. I don't know why. He must just be trying to get a field goal. I'm not sure. So I just have to hold him here. And those out routes kill you when you run cover 4. That's how you beat cover 4 and some of those cover 3 routes. Those out routes to the outside are deadly, especially with Amari Cooper, who's got that boost on in and out routes. So right here, he gets in on 3rd down. He's definitely in field goal range now. So now I'm like, oh, man, just don't give up a touchdown. That is absolutely worst case scenario. Do not give up a touchdown. As long as I do that, I should be okay. Right here, gets it to Amari Cooper. Can't get out of bounds. That'll be another timeout. So he's trying his best here to... I think he wants a touchdown, but maybe he's doing what I do, where he's just trying to get it up the field and get it to an easier field goal without forcing something and not getting anything at all. So not bad. I got stuck there. I was trying to read what he was doing, and then he gets that. Amari Cooper just holds on. So that, oh man, that's really frustrating. So now he's at the 1. But here, that was actually a good thing in hindsight, because now he's at the 1 and he wants to go for it. He doesn't want to kick the field goal. So if I guess this play right and tackle him in bounds, he can't stop the clock. So this is really crazy right here. And of course, I just guessed run, and well, I guessed right. So I ended up getting out of the half, barely getting out of that half alive. Was able to get the stop right there, so that was pretty clutch. But if he gets that touchdown right there, it's an 11-point game, and he gets the ball coming out the half right here and could be up free scores. So that was not ideal at all. So that stop was clutch. So the second half gets wild. You'll end up seeing it. So he starts with the ball right here. So obviously I need a turnover. I need to get this ball back. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep playing catch up this whole time. So a turnover is what we need right here. We really need a turnover. And it looks like he's coming out in a running formation. We'll see what he does here. Try to go get him with Bobby Wagner. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention with him. He has a superstar X factor that's called secure tackler. So whenever he's near someone you conservative tackle, he makes that tackle. So that is so clutch, especially online with fast guys like Tyreek Hill and really good receivers and stuff like that. So also, I never understood that animation right there that Randall Cobb had. Like, he's not even in bounds, but somehow barely makes the catch. Like, oh, I hate those. Those are so frustrating. So right here, we got him on 3rd down early in the second half. I'm thinking, okay, maybe, nope. Can't get a stop. Amari Cooper, man, it's so frustrating because it's like a mind game on the outside. If you play cover 2, then he'll put him deep. If he doesn't, if you play cover 4, then he always has that out route. So that's really frustrating. That's definitely something I struggle with, knowing when they're going to pass deep and when they're going to pass to that out route. So right here, he runs with Zeke. Oh, man, got the juke on me right there. Zeke has some nasty juke moves on here. He has the stutter steps down, so it's deadly for sure. Right here, I should have recognized he wants that weird route again. I picked up on it, but too late. So now he's already at the 4, so this is not looking good. He's just eating me up. That play always gets me for some reason. I don't know why I don't recognize it, but I don't. So he's killing the clock too. Right, yeah, he gets that juke move right there on Griffin. Now he's at the 4. So I guess if we can get a stop and get a field goal, that would be ideal. But he's chewing clock right now because I know he knows I love to do that. Right there, he avoids Bobby Wagner. You have to avoid Bobby Wagner sometimes, even if it's a loss, because he will force that fumble. Just trust. So 3rd and goal right here, hoping I can get a stop. Just hoping I can get a stop. And he ends up putting it right there. Oh, I got lucky right there, boys and girls. I got a little bailed out. He had that pass, but feet were out of bounds, illegal touching. So, dodged a bullet right there. This is a huge win. We forced a field goal. Somehow, with all the stuff that's been going on, I'm only down 7 points. And you know what they say? If you let a team hang around, they will win the game, which is what I end up doing. But you'll see it right here. I would prefer to get a quick touchdown and get the ball back so I can try and get a stop and then maybe win the game. But just got to get in the end zone first. I know I can. I struggled a little bit there. Forced to pass on that first interception, and then so I know I can do it. I've just been struggling a little bit, but this guy is not the greatest player in the world, so I know I can move the ball somehow. And right here, it opens up. DK Metcalf, clutch. Gets that, so boom, we're already on the other side of midfield at the 43-yard line. Going out a bunch. Bunch can be deadly if you know how to use it, for sure. Try to use a combination route right there. Oh, man. DeMarcus Lawrence is quick. He will run you down. He's won me so many games, like, it's insane. So that wasn't fun right there. So I go back to my money formation, gun split close pets. I really love playing out of that. And I just need some yardage here for sure. So I put Lockett on a slant. He ends up getting it. So I get most of the yardage back. So now it's like a third and manageable. Third and 9, so I get most of that yardage back, but it's third down now, so I need to convert here. And I don't want to give him a little bit of time. I don't know why I threw that, guys. I don't know why I threw that under route, but so be it. So now it's fourth down, so now I have to convert. So I'm down 7 with 4 minutes left. This gets wild. Dot him up right there with Disley. That was clutch right there. I was able to get that conversion, but I need to get in the end zone quick to try and get the ball, try and get a stop on defense and get the ball back since I'm down 2 scores. Get a run there with Rashad Penny, but obviously you see I'm trying to run hurry up. I'm just trying to get in that end zone as quick as I can. Sometimes when I do this, it doesn't work out because I end up forcing plays. But right there, boom, we get it, touchdown, DK Metcalf. Oh, man, I love DK Metcalf in this game. He's probably one of my favorite receivers, if not my favorite personally. So we get the touchdown there, just over 3 minutes left. I need to get a stop. I need to get a stop and try and get the ball back. And at the very worst, if I don't get a stop, at least tie it up so I can get it to overtime. So that's how I'm thinking this through. I kind of know what he's going to do, but stopping him is another thing. He's not a bad player, but he's not the greatest either. So right here, I try covering one man. I know he's going to run it, or at least I think he's going to. And he runs it outside with Zeke, and oh, I got stuck on the safety. And I don't know if I'm going to get him. No. Yeah, so quick touchdown. So boom, just like that, I'm already back down 7, so that is less than ideal. So I'm thinking, okay, what do I got to do here? I'm thinking, well, let's just take the rest of the time left in this game and hopefully not give him the ball back. I do not want to give him the ball back. And maybe I can take the rest of the time but also score a touchdown so that way we can just get it to overtime. And who knows, maybe I'll get possession off of the coin flip and I'll be able to just go from there and maybe win the game and without him ever seeing the ball again. So right here, get a nice run with Rashad Penny, get sticky on Byron Jones. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just get a quick score. Nope. Gets me down to 27, so I'm not too upset about that. I end up running hurry up right here. I'm just trying to score, but also take my time. He reads that play action. I figured he would. He had me in a bag right there. Couldn't really do much about that. And I ran out of bounds. I don't know why I did that. So here we go. Second down. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left. I would prefer to take all the time he has right there. I'd do it right with a crossing route of DK Metcalf, stay in bounds. I should be able to get it to the 2-minute warning unless he takes a timeout. All right, so he doesn't take a timeout. So I want to take as much of this 2 minutes as I can because, like I said, all he has to do is go back down and get a field goal. He doesn't have to go the full length of the field. So I'm trying to take up as much time as possible. So I don't mind doing a run or short passes And that's what I ended up doing right here. But, man, that was a risky throw. I ended up throwing it to the outside. For all intents and purposes, that should have been a pick. But it wasn't. So I got lucky there. So I'm running it right here. I don't care. I'm trying to take up all that clock. Like I said, I'll say it a million times. I want to take up all that clock. And he doesn't call timeout. So, boom, we get him down to like about 1:20. Maybe I can get a quick throw here or something. Keep it in bounds. Definitely had A, but instead I decide to try Metcalf in double coverage. That doesn't work, obviously. So it's 3rd and 9. So right here I'm like, maybe I just need to score. This ain't working. And then never mind, dot him up real quick with Disley. And I don't think that was enough for the first down. It's 4th and inches. So right here, I think I'm just going to run right at him. If he stops me, so be it. But I'm just going to run right at him. And if he gets me, he gets me. So I'm going with the fullback dive. I try and quick hike so he can't get his adjustments off. Boom, right there. So now it's perfect with Marshawn Lynch. I don't know why he didn't call his timeouts, but he chose not to. So now I got it down to 20 seconds. So he's committed to this, and so am I. But he's committed to he's got to make a stop here, and I'm committed to I need to score here. So now it's not about time. It's just getting it in the end zone. So there's only 13 seconds left. So right here, I'm going to try something out of gun tight offset. I'm going to try and get a quick throw out here. Boom, and I end up getting a DK Metcalf clutch. Like I said, my favorite receiver on Madden on here. That was so clutch. So 10 seconds, so boom. That is what I was saying earlier, guys. Try and, when he scored with 3 minutes left, just tie it up and then get it to overtime, and then hopefully I can get the ball off the coin toss, and he'll never see the ball again. Right here, he gets a really good return, so now I'm a little concerned. I know it's only the 36-yard line, but he has 2 timeouts. If he gets one long throw, and he could maybe get a quick run, and then I might be in some trouble. So you can't let your guard down just because there's 7 seconds left. People have lost so many games like that. And right here, I'm really concerned. But Bobby Wagner puts the hit stick on him, tells him, no, you're not going to do that today. Only 3 seconds left. I'm not worried. He can't do a play and get a field goal off or a timeout off and get 20 yards. So right here, I'm just trying to keep everything in front of me. This is basically a don't let up a last-second touchdown kind of thing, which is not bad to run, but Bobby Wagner locks that up. And we're going to overtime, boys and girls. I choose tails, and I won. So, boom, right there. I'm going to receive, and I want to end this game. He's never going to see the ball again. Either he's going to see this ball, or I'm going to lose this game. I don't want him to see the ball at all. So I'm like, all right, I can do this. I started to find my groove there in the second half. I scored 2 touchdowns. I can do it. Got sticky there with DK Metcalf a little bit. And basically got my work cut out for me right here. All I have to do is get down the field. Now, I know he's been screaming at me a little bit with these blitzes. Plus, I just wanted to try something new, so I hit him with the screen pass. Rashad Penny with that nice speed. Oh, around Awuzie, but the cavalry comes and Awuzie ends up catching me. I think he's got a 93 speed, or 92, so he should be able to catch me. So here we go. Second play of overtime. I think I wanted to do a screen pass again, but I thought better of it. No, I do a screen pass here, so it works again. We get, 8 yards? So we get 8 yards. We're on the other side of midfield, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm a couple small plays away here from getting a touchdown. I'm going to end this right now. So this was clutch. Right here, I got to run him for Rashad Penny. Got sticky with him. Was able to go right around him. Boom. So now I'm already in the red zone. I'm getting real excited here. I'm like, okay, don't force anything. You still have 3 full minutes of overtime. Take as much time as you need. And I should be okay. So I end up running it. Nope, he locks that up. I'm like, all right, so I need to take it to the air on second down. At least that's what I'm thinking. And, of course, I go back to my money formation. The gun split close pats. And let's see what we can get here. I think I can win this game. And I got Hollister right there. Nope, I got Lockett. That's fine. Nice, decent gain. 3rd and 8. Just under 3 minutes left. Going back to the well here. Gun ace offset. That's another great formation too. Hollister, boom, he runs that route perfect. Oh, let's go. We're inside the 5. We can do this. I'm going to just run it. I'm going to send it. I want to end it now, but not out of that. I switched to like an I form. Quick hike him. Boom, touchdown. We win the game. Let's go. Beat a top 100 player. Madden Part 6 with the Seahawks. We got the win. That was clutch. That was a great game despite all the adversity I faced through that game that I put on myself by throwing bad interceptions and bad passes. We end up winning the game in overtime. That was a clutch game, really showing some of my skill there. But yeah, that'll do it. Madden Part 6 with the Seahawks. So there you go. Getting the win, and we'll catch you guys next time as you look at the stats there. See ya.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation.